You're now locked in 718
Wake up, this is your...
Yo! It's NoAdvisory Podcast, boy. It's your boy Petty P, the boy next door, the dude from school, the jerk at work, coming to you live from Charlotte, North Carolina, with my man to the right.
What's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Mookieimmature. Rockstar comedy in Charlotte. I'll take that back. I'm the rockstar comedy of the world. Not just the city, but the world.
Your word, Craig.
The newest edition of the NoAdvisory Podcast.
He almost said no.
Do they make us a new edition now?
Yeah, we the newbies, we the freshmen, And I'm chocolate Dymond _chocolate_Dymond. And I am Charlotte's favorite BBW.
Hey!
AKA they call me the oven because I stay roasting them, okay?
Word?
All right.
Word?
Stay roasted.
And as usual, per usual, one time for P Fine, the always lovely, the always fine, stay on your mind. Finest host in the city, still rocking with No Advisory. Appreciate y'all for listening and tuning in for another dope ass episode. We've been on a hiatus with this Corona shit, so we ain't got to, produce the episode that you guys are accustomed to hearing. You've been seeing a lot of CEO by itself, and we've been getting, where everybody at? We still here. A few tweaks and changes, but we still here. We're going to get into it. We want to welcome our newbies, our freshmen aboard.
Glad to be
They
here.
are
So
great
great
additions to the team. Clink, clink. No, I clinked my glass. We ain't got no glasses, but clink, clink.
Clank, clank.
Clink, clink.
Cheers.
And that's what we fucking doing. That's what we doing. We got all new shit coming out, you know what I mean? Segments, different ways to explore the news, the current events, and other shit that's going on with our unique perspective. This is what we do. The platform ain't changed. It's just the vibes. The vibe definitely changed. So we got a couple different segments we gonna add on to y'all. All jokes aside, being the first one of those that we gonna ride into. Mook, tell the people, I'm saying what you talking about, what your segment is all about, man, and what you gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, y'all gonna see me be a little jokey throughout as y'all get to know me, but I want to come with a little bit of different flavor this time. So, all jokes aside, man, what the hell happened to the protest?
Which one?
All of them.
They're still going on.
They're still protesting?
There's still protests going on, but what's happening is a whole bunch of other shit happening at once. So we're not seeing the protests anymore. Outside opened up. Remember? The government said, all right, you niggas can go out now. Since they want to protest, open the bars and the clubs up. Open everything up that these niggas want to do. So now protesting has died down. The issues are still happening. They still happening. They're not as large as they were. They're not being televised like they were because they hit the remote control on us and opened shit up, and niggas was ready to go to pool parties and yacht parties and Miami Beach that's being shut down again because the numbers are going up. You never pay attention. You see what's happening.
You got to.
Or the shooting that happened in Louisville at the protest.
They did the boy right boy.
Yeah.
Shot the whole joint up.
Yeah, he definitely
Peaceful
did.
protest. I saw a picture that a white officer loaded on his social media of a black man in his scope.
In his
Put him
crosshairs.
in his scope and took a picture of it and posted it. Pretty much sending us a signal that they getting ready for war.
Oh, wow. I noticed that everything Walmart, all the motherfucking guns was gone.
Listen, I just rode past the gun range.
The gun range.
The gun range parking
packed.
lot looks like the mall.
Packed.
White people
Packed.
walking out with big bags.
I see
They
lines
getting ready
everywhere.
for war.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Most definitely.
What are we doing? We over there eating
They
out
are
and
getting
shit.
exactly. They are getting ready for war.
Fuck.
Shit, I heard they be in the gun ranges and clip tap.
Uh-huh.
Next one. We over here playing and shit.
And that shit expensive. That ammunition expensive. It ain't no game.
But what happened to the protest though? Like, is the Black Lives Matter yet?
They still matter. I just told you what happened.
I mean,
Outside opened up, and I posted this when all this shit started happening. I said we gotta see it through. We gotta finish this shit. We get distracted so easy.
So distracted
We
by
get
the
distracted
weekend.
so easy.
Distracted
By
by
the
the weekend.
weekend. That's a fact.
Distracted by the weekend.
Man.
But all jokes aside, though, we still ain't the rest of the officers that killed behind the table.
We have not. And I heard the cops that killed George Floyd.
Might be able to go back to work.
Yep. Most definitely.
God damn it, man. Don't that shit make you want to be like, God damn it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas tired of talking about this shit, man. Like, I share, this will be shared. This clip will be shared on the podcast, IG in the stories. You can check the stories later on. But Orlando Brown did a monologue, and that shit was powerful. Y'all gonna check it out on the website, or not the website, but the IG. We can put it on Facebook. We're gonna post that shit. He summed up the black plight in about 90 seconds in this monologue on American Gods. I'll never forget that shit. Mook, I think I sent you, we showed you. Yo, it was the most powerful thing. And the shit that he said on that ship was the same thing we dealing with today, but it's the same decisions. It's the shit that the slaves had to deal with back then. And just to think that evolution, this shit's still going on with the same outcome. His message was, burn this motherfucking ship, basically, right? And other slaves was like, if we burn the ship, we gonna die too. He like, you already dead, motherfucker. You might as well die and sacrifice and stop this shit, your children and your children's children from having to go through the same shit, and stop, man up. You know what I'm saying? Basically, and and he came in a manner that was like, he was like different colors. You didn't know whether he was, because the slave was praying to God. And then he appeared and gave them this message. So it's like, was he God? Was he the devil? You know what I'm saying? Was he telling them the real stuff? Because he was telling them to be violent and slit everybody's throat and burn the ship down. You see what I'm saying? But what would have happened if that would have happened? Would we be in this situation still? It just, that motherfucking, that shit's powerful. And I say all that to say, that motherfucking message of cut these motherfucking Dutch motherfuckers' throats and burn this shit down, I mean, it's really, really boiling down to a few more options. You know what I'm saying? We don't have too many more options outside of that to see progress. I think the progress that you really want. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody got to come out with something. Like, Jay gonna have to come out with something. Do some type of solution that's gonna be diplomatic, because we getting to that point of burning the motherfucking boat down.
You already.
Your boy Master P, I think he had a dope idea.
What is it?
He told everybody, give 500,000 people to put like $20 in to a pot a month. That's $1 million, and every month we take it to a different neighborhood. In that way, like, just having that economic, keeping the black dollars in the black community, and really, you know what I mean, having a solution approach to protesting every day, though. So I feel like that's way better than protesting.
Yeah.
Or Akon, the way he's doing with the city. I feel like that's dope.
But that's not here, right? That's over there.
That's over there, but we can do that here. Build our own towns, cities. We can grow our own food.
It's a nigga that's doing that in Washington right now, or in Oregon, upstate Oregon.
Who that?
No, Washington. It is Washington. Yeah, because I know, because they border Canada.
Right.
And so when you first come into Washington State, out in Washington State, out west, this is the first town you come into. And this guy, we'll have to look it up, put the shit on the website, on the IG. This guy has their own shit, the black community type situation going on. I don't know.
I mean, the Amish do it. Why can't we do it?
Amish, really, they have been successful at it a long time. You gotta ask yourself, you're gonna have to sacrifice some creature comforts.
Yeah, technology. Make your own clothes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to sacrifice some creature comforts and shit like that. You're gonna have to churn your own butter and shit.
That's
they
fine.
got good butter over there.
That's fine.
I
lose some weight in my arms. That's fine.
I mean, they got good butter. You got good milk and shit like that. You ain't gonna have electricity, all that charging and shit like that.
We don't have to live like the
Niggas
Amish,
gotta put the bins down and pick up the carriage.
We can definitely prosper if we come together on some Amish type shit.
I like Master P's idea.
That's Amish type. That's Amish mentality though. Coming together and keeping it in your
just
community.
think that if you put all this money into a community, then of course, if you don't have like anything annexed or your own government, they can come in and destroy it just as soon as we build it up.
Yeah, and I think that's what black people are afraid of. Like, as soon as we do some shit, they're gonna counter, because they've always changed the bar. As soon as we achieved more. This is another thing too in Wilmington, North Carolina, because we in Charlotte, everything North Carolina is us too. And it was 1898. It was an election where black people used to be Republicans. We were prosperous. The white farmers were kind of the middle to low class. And so we had people representation in government, a heavy representation in government. Wilmington was 70% black in 1898. roughly 20-some, 30-some years after Juneteenth and the liberation. And so 25, 35 years, niggas had their shit together. They had held office with doctors, lawyers, had everything going on, blacksmiths, woodsmiths, all that shit. The white people were so disgruntled in Wilmington that they formed an army. They bounded together, like we talking about, and they called themselves the Redcoats. And they, on election day, they blocked every black person from going to the polls. They shot at them, killed, whatever they needed to do to scare them off. And it was an overwhelming white vote. The Democrats won. It was over in white office. Every white person took an office, and they ran the people out. Alexander Manley ran the Daily Record at the time, which was the exclusive black newspaper in America, but it was more so the best way that blacks were able to share, disseminate information, and rally and group and form together and get shit done. And they burnt that shit down. They had a printing press. He burnt that shit down, and they erased everybody. They basically erased the black impact from Wilmington, and it's never regained its that black majority again. But there's still descendants of that shit. And I think ultimately we all black people know it. If we do form together, that shit might happen again. Right. All the work and the effort, will go a waste because these motherfuckers really got the trump card.
What's that, the Wilmington River? What is that? What's that body of water right there?
What are you talking about?
I'm Wilmington.
Cape Fear.
Yeah, they said that shit was like bloody with like red. It was like like 4 days.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Because they were throwing the bodies in the river. That was the guy, Waddell. So the guy his last name is Waddell. They named schools, churches, all types of stuff, streets after him, whatever. But he made the statement like, if we gotta, nigger rule is gonna end today. If we gotta choke the fear with the carcasses of, we gotta choke the fear, some shit like that. We gotta choke the Cape with the carcasses of these motherfuckers, then that's what we gotta do, get this shit back. But it's been a lot of little situations like that in history throughout, swept under the rug, happened. Mass killings of black people, Tulsa, the riots. That was Black Hollywood. Before Black Hollywood was Black Hollywood. They had their own everything. Economic sustainment was not even, it was economic wealth. It was excess. It made the white people jealous. So that's why.
Why First Ward though? First Ward downtown, that was all black. They had houses, they had rows of houses. All the successful black people were downtown. Mm-hmm. It was nothing but black people.
Really?
And then they came in and stole their houses, bought out their houses, the stores and everything. That First Ward, Second Ward, all of that was ours.
Mm-hmm. That gentrification.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was.
I forgot when I was getting ready to ask.
You was on it.
I was.
Damn.
It's gone.
Damn. That's probably why black people talk over each other, because they don't want to forget shit. Dead ass. And that's probably all jokes aside, ain't it?
All jokes aside, motherfucker.
Rolled out on that bitch.
What the fuck I was getting ready to say? It was for the hit.
It's gonna hit again. Cause Blerd Alert next. How you doing?
Yeah.
Damn,
Blerd Alert.
Hey, get that on camera when she do that body, that shoulder roll thing.
I can't even do it no
Do
more.
it. Damn. What you call that? Viewers. My little ass nipples get hard. I ain't even got no nipples. Look.
Put your shirt. Look at this.
Look at that shit.
Put your shirt
Look
back.
at that shit, B.
Why you got that little ass nipple?
Yeah, man. Shit crazy, B. I mean, it's a birth defect. You know what I mean? Some people got birthmarks, some people got little nipples.
You got some little ass nipples, but no homo, man.
My nipple was the size of one of the bumps on her areola.
I don't have any either, so stressful.
You got little nipples too?
I have none. I
I
have
know
no
what just
nipples.
happened.
You stop playing.
I have no nipples.
There ain't no way. You got that many acres. Ain't no house on that motherfucker.
It's no houses, no apartments. No nothing.
You ain't got no.
It's
You got all that
nothing.
real estate. Ain't no goddamn condo.
So I gotta put prosthetics right there. Because
So
I
as you
got
can see,
something.
with no advisory, it's going from lives that matter to nipples.
That lie.
In a second.
It's just
All
a
nipples
PSA.
matter.
In a second.
All
All
nipples
nipples matter.
Areolas
I
matter.
have no nipples.
So now, it's Pride. We're coming up on Pride today. I think it's National Pride Day.
What you talking about? What's that mean?
Pride.
Like black pride?
Pride.
What does that mean?
Gay pride.
Why can't you delineate it?
LGBT and all the other, I don't know.
Why they got to have the whole word? Why can't we, why they
Why can I be proud?
Yeah, like, yeah, I
Here's
know.
what my question was.
Goddamn.
Yeah, that like,
Okay. So we have pride, and big corporations have merchandise and paraphernalia that they give out to their employees for pride. They have pins and T-shirts and aprons and cups and shit that's on the napkins and stuff that they're giving to the customers. Why don't black people get that same energy?
oh yeah, no.
So the Bible thumping racists, the first thing that they say, about gays or anything like that is in the Bible. Yada yada yada. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. But these big corporations don't mind speaking up for gay rights. Black rights is such a taboo for them. They can't regurgitate even saying Black Lives Matter and putting that on a napkin or something as small as a fucking pen. Why are we at the bottom of the totem pole? Why they hate us so much? I have an answer. It's because we motherfucking magical, baby. We are born to the rhythm of the African drum, come out dancing, backsliding, cooking, braiding hair. We are unicorns. We are golden unicorns, and it's something that you will never tap into.
Hello.
Is that the sound of unicorn make?
I don't think unicorns have a sound.
Yeah, they sound like horses. Yeah, most definitely.
That ain't it.
They sound like horses.
That ain't it.
You ever heard a unicorn cry?
I've
That sound like a
never
song, don't it?
You ever heard a unicorn cry?
You ever heard a unicorn cry?
Wow.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
That's an R&B song right there. You need to do that song.
What song?
Unicorn cry.
Oh,
Unicorn tears.
You're definitely a unicorn.
Unicorn tears.
I'm a unicorn?
That need to be the next. That need to be the name of your next album. Unicorn tears.
The name of my next album is Sativa Poetry.
Featuring
Unicorn Tears.
And Mary Jane Blige.
Her offbeat ass.
Come on, bitch. I'm winded. I can't finish the number.
But I definitely agree.
Okay.
And people losing jobs behind having Black Lives Matter masks. They losing jobs.
Being
wearing
asked to
shirt.
take off their mask by the same company that provided company logoed pride shirts and aprons.
That bitch got my ears itching. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's why this is sitting right here.
That motherfucker got my ears itching.
It's sitting right
I think you can get corona through your ears though.
Do all black people believe what? I'm sorry, I'm reading out loud a question. We're gonna get into. Are we gonna take a break? We have a break coming up.
No, we ain't got no break. We just roll straight through. We just powering through. Bang, 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 bang.
We should probably take a break. We should probably take a break.
You want to take a break?
Yes.
You need a break.
I don't need a
All
break.
right, we're gonna do a break after Blerd Alert.
We have newbies. Just to give them a chance to.
Yeah, for sure. We give a break. We'll take a break after Blerd Alert.
You ready?
That way we do the other two.
Okay.
Bang, bang.
Yeah. Well, I'm here to bring the Blerd news. I'm giving you what's the Blerd in the streets. Anything comic books, anything video games, anything that you've been calling geek or nerd for. I'm going to be bringing that to the streets. And mainly I'm going to teach the men how to earn that PS5.
Ooh.
Let's go.
So you want a PS5? I'm going to teach you because I'm a gamer. So I'm going to teach you how to do it and how to spread your love all throughout to earn that PS5. Okay?
Or you can get your white girl. You can get your white girl to get you quick.
No, they hip to it now.
They hit to it.
Yeah, they're asking you to do a lot in order to earn that PS5.
You gotta eat that.
You gotta do more than eat.
Yeah.
You see how much that PS5 cost?
No.
I ain't.
I don't even game. I game. Let me tell you why I game. If I can interject, I don't want to mess up.
No, go ahead.
So, I game for entertainment and for the success of like it needs to be entertaining for me, right? Some people get the game, break the shit open, put the shit on the hardest level and play it. You know, they like challenges. They like getting beat over the head.
That's me.
No, I break the game, whatever level it come on. That's the level that was delegated for me. And that's the level I play it on.
Delegation.
And I don't play nobody. I play the computer only.
You one of them.
Oh, so you don't do online?
Man,
He's scared.
No, it's not scared.
That's what
I
I'm
just
saying.
want.
You
I
don't
want
do
to
story mode.
No, I want to be. I want the experience. I want to experience the whole game, and you don't get to experience the whole game when you get your fucking head beat in by these fucking kids online that been doing this shit all day. They ain't got no job, no responsibilities. They ain't got to pay
And
no
they
bills.
talking
They
shit
just
to
in the
your
fucking
grown
basement.
ass.
It's dark. I see fucking Doritos and fucking sodas all day, jacked up playing the shit, looking on YouTube, watching other niggas playing the shit while they playing the shit.
Okay.
Busting your ass.
Busting my ass
And
wide
talking shit
open.
at the same time.
And hollering and putting it on their YouTube. Look at this guy. He got my motherfucking name up there. Paris Antonio, goddamn, all on their goddamn blog. Getting his head bust in. No.
Playing game with your dumb ass.
No. I don't want to be in nothing involved where a fucking 10-year-old can be on my level and could be dominating me in something. I don't want to be involved.
He's scared.
Ain't nobody scared. Shit, y'all ain't going no beauty pageant with no 10-year-olds. Y'all can be like, hold on, bitch. Hold on. Everybody got ass in this bitch. Hold on, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
And
It
I'm
ain't
sitting
fair.
right on
It
that
ain't
stage
fair. It's not fair.
with my fupa, my kangaroo pouch, and I'ma strut the fuck in that dress.
I mean, I'm just saying. They're going to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be fair.
It's all right.
Go ahead and with your fucking geeks and shit. I play by myself. I get one controller. I don't never need two. You need two controllers? No, sir, I don't. Motherfucking game style.
They've hit a nerve.
Yeah, goddamn nerd. You know what I'm saying? I got PS3 now. I don't need all that new
You got a
shit.
PS3?
I got 3. I don't need all that shit.
Well, let's talk about that.
Let me tell you.
That the PlayStation is 26 years old.
I feel old.
So
PlayStation.
now
Yeah.
PlayStation is 26 years
PlayStation that
old.
always me.
What?
What?
You said about old as you?
Damn near.
Yeah. It is.
I'm 27.
Yeah.
So it came out when you was 1 year old?
Yeah.
Years old.
But rich niggas had it before he was born.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right.
Rich niggas had it way before they had it. Because I remember
Right.
Jay-Z was talking about shit that came out 2 years before it came out.
Okay.
I know them niggas had it.
PlayStation though?
Somebody got
PlayStation.
PlayStation 5 right
What?
now.
Are you serious? They got
Yeah,
it.
they do got PlayStation 5 out right now.
They gotta release it.
They're playing it right now.
They gotta release it to rich people at first so they can get them feedback.
Sure, yeah, early.
So they can talk about it.
Yeah, talk about
Early
it.
in the Vegas.
Yeah, early. Yeah, I do
That
that
would be
shit.
a dream come true to
Okay.
play all games before it hits the streets.
Really?
That's my goal in life.
All right, we're gonna use this
You
to
gonna
make
get
that
you.
shit happen for you. We're gonna use this
That's
shit to
all
make
I
that shit
want.
happen for
That's all
you.
I want.
Because if you doing your Blerd Alert and shit, they gonna wanna hear. They wanna hear from you, and then they gonna get that shit free to you.
Most definitely.
So what? How I wanna know? Niggas wanna know.
I'm still
How
on
can
the
they get a
Sega
PS5?
Dreamcast.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Where they do that? How they do
First, you
that?
gotta lick knees.
Okay.
Lick knees.
Yes.
That shit turn me on. That sounds sexy as fuck.
You know what? I
If
would lick
you
some knees.
You
lick
lick some
knees
knees
instead of some
I'm
toes.
telling you,
Please.
lick some knees. You can earn a PS5.
Yeah, okay, is it now? Is the knee bent
Bent,
or is it
yeah,
straight?
Both. You
Okay,
gotta,
I like the straight knee. I like the knee.
I feel like if you lick
Licking
the
the
knee
crevices.
bow, the
Yeah.
back of my knee,
Nebo.
that is
The
it feels
Nebo.
good.
Yeah,
Yes,
the Nebo.
the back of the knee
It's
is
the
one.
knee bow.
It's
The
very
Nebo.
sensitive. The back of the knee is very
No advisory word, Nebo. No advisory word alert, Nebo.
The
The
knee
back of your knee.
The back of your knee.
Sponsored by Mook. That nigga lick Nebo. So if you got a fetish, get your Nebo lick.
Show them how we lick
How your
Nebos out.
motherfucking meniscus
Show them how we lick
moist.
Nebos out.
Huh?
Show them how we lick Nebos.
You gotta tuck the top lip so they don't get in the way.
I cannot.
Damn! Make your motherfucking meniscus moist.
So lick knees. That sounds good. That sounds
That's
good.
the number one. And then you gotta put it in a pretzel. That's the second way.
So MCL fellatio, and then the pretzel, and then what now?
Put her in a pretzel.
How's that sound?
How you put her in a pretzel?
Yeah, like is that up top and
Missionary.
down bottom?
Cross the leg.
You cross her legs.
Oh, I
bring
know.
her
Oh,
legs
okay.
down
I got
to
you.
her stomach or chest.
Okay. Back in the
You know.
90s, we call that the huckabuck. Yeah.
Cut your
that's
mic
called
off.
the huckabuck.
He said,
That's why I'm standing over here by it. I'm tired of getting my mic cut off.
Cut your mic off.
My mic off 2 minutes down.
what else?
So look, lick knees and a huckabuck.
Yeah, the huckabuck. Make your knees in the huckabuck.
And then also, giving head,
Uh-huh.
stop before she comes.
Word.
Walk away.
I think you get smacked. Do
No.
the walk off.
Now you gonna get that drunk look.
Like a
You know,
hoe.
the hair all over
What
your
you
face.
doing?
Like, what the fuck was you doing?
What you
Don't
doing?
they
Where
get
you going?
mad?
Just get up and start getting dressed and head to the door. Start getting dressed and head to the
that's
door.
the give and take. That's
Yes.
the like, oh, I
Yes.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Travis?
something.
Yes.
Is his
That's
name
all
Travis?
He's like, you know what? I need to get this nigga over the hump because this nigga's like, he's right there. He's right there. I need something to get this nigga. I know exactly what that PS5 about. With that new Zion looking like Zion look. Damn. Give me that 2K, man. Oh, you got me on it. Ooh, chop up. Oh,
I'm telling you.
Ooh.
Get up and walk away. And say, have a nice day, queen. You know, that's it.
Might be on.
Right. You can't call her queen because you. Oh, well, yeah, you can call.
Yeah, in that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you can't call her queen?
You know, niggas is calling queens. and
Niggas is
hoes.
everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody's a queen.
Yeah,
Good morning,
yeah,
good
that
morning.
moment.
Like,
We're call her slut.
Stop calling me a queen.
They be watering it down. Watering it down.
Very much so.
Okay, that's how you get the PS5.
In 3 ways.
The 3 ways, fellas.
ways.
You got the what they said
Lick the Nebo.
lick the Nebo.
Lick knees.
The
Prince
Prince
of
of Hucklebuck. Yep. Or those out west, the Scorpion Deathlock. Okay. And then
Eat it till she about to come.
eat it till she about to
And
come.
walk out.
And
leave.
then walk off
Leave.
Homer, nigga. Just
Yeah, don't stay.
You don't even
leave.
hear it no more. You got selective hearing.
Yeah, don't stay, don't get nothing
You don't
to
even
eat.
hear it no more.
That's it.
Don't let her fix you no tacos. None of that shit.
She trying to stop you.
None.
Yeah.
Lick the Nebo.
Why you can't get no tacos?
No, because you gotta leave.
No,
You gotta
because
get
the
you gotta
food,
leave.
because the
The food
food
is
is,
gonna bring you back in.
yeah, and he's not even gonna think about
Yeah,
the
she ain't gonna
PS5.
chase you because her knees gonna be wet.
I'm
wet.
full.
They gonna be wet, so that
Wet
cool
and
breeze
weak.
gonna hit it if she walks.
Her knees gonna be weak and wet because you just lick the fuck out of
I can't.
Well, that's what it is, goddamn. That's motherfucking Blerd Alert, ain't it?
Blerd alert.
Blur, blur, blur.
That's how you say it?
Blur, blur, blur.
Blerd alert.
I'm gonna let you say it. I ain't even gonna
Blerd
outro
alert.
this shit.
Black nerd, blurred.
Blah, blah, blah. That's a nice little intro.
Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that?
She sure did. She sure did.
I did say that.
She sure
Was it
did.
good?
And then after that, we're gonna take a motherfucking break. Be right back, goddamn.
You're now live in 718
Yeah. It's NoAdvisory. We back. Yeah, damn it. Took a little peep break, little sneak break,
Little peekaboo.
break. You know what that means? Real quick break.
That sounded like R. Kelly.
No, that sounds like he was trying to eat some food that was too hot. That's what it sounds
That's
like.
R. Kelly singing.
Who I still? That's what you pass
When
real
you bite
quick.
into that slice of pizza and that cheese.
That's it.
The roof of your...
That's this cheese sound. We can get that motherfucking ad-lib. Speaking of, are we back? We gonna come in back with the motherfucking hip hop trivia.
Hey,
topic.
so bet. Blah, right? So here's how hip hop trivia works for you newcomers. I'm gonna ask 3 questions, right? Don't give me your answers yet until I ask all 3 questions. I'm gonna give you the questions, you think on them. No Googling. Don't ask Siri or
I
Cyrus.
think we got a fair group too.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Okay.
Don't ask Cyrus or Siri.
Who's Cyrus?
Siri's brother.
Oh, yeah.
Got him.
He said, well, who's Cyrus?
Or Yahoo. None of that shit. None of that shit, alright? So we back at it. One time, P5 hip hop history trivia. Let's get into it. And no limit, I'm still waiting on you because you did call me out to a challenge and said that you was gonna do your own hip hop trivia for me to see if I'm up on my shit. First question. It's gonna be easy because we come back in from a little hiatus. First question is, this hip hop and R&B artist, I don't know why they're calling him this, by the name of Willie Maxwell II,
Oh.
is known by what stage name? Who is Willie Maxwell II? Who look like a Willie that's on the radio? Let that sink in. Question number 2.
Damn.
Which member of the Wu-Tang Clan once rapped as Prince Rakim? That should be easy.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's easy.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's easy. Last question. Which luxury clothing brand did Lil Pump shout out 49 times in his song without an endorsement? That should also be easy. Even though we probably don't listen to Lil Pump, but it was very popular on the radio. So
What
those
was
are
the
3
song called?
I can't tell you that.
I think I know. I think I got 2 out of 3.
See, look,
I got 2 out
I
of
see
3.
them wheels turning. I see
2
them
out of
wheels turning.
Really?
Look, don't be live. Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
Look down. Goddamn Geek Squad.
No, I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know number 1.
Nah,
nigga that made.
Nah.
Just hold it. You said Pretty Wings?
Is it the nigga that made Pretty Wings?
No, that is Maxwell.
Really?
Willie.
No, I said
Maxwell.
who is Willie Maxwell II? Maxwell is a different artist that goes by Maxwell.
Okay.
Is he on the radio right now?
What options do we have?
There's no multiple choice. You want multiple choice?
You always get
I
multiple
don't always.
choice. Yes, you.
Young Mac.
Not always. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Multiple choice. Man, these are some niggas out here.
I
Man,
think this
give
is
us some
easy.
options.
Lil Uzi Vert. I feel like Lil Uzi Vert with a name.
Okay, let me ask
She
the
said
question.
R&B though.
I said hip hop and R&B.
Oh.
Final answer.
Let me ask you the questions again. You're losing, my friend. You're losing, my friend. What artist, hip hop and R&B artist, his real name is Willie Maxwell II? What's the stage name? Willie Maxwell II.
Who look like a Willie Maxwell?
Who look like a Willie Maxwell?
Tory Lanez. Final answer.
Alright. Second question was, which member of the Wu-Tang Clan used to perform as Prince Rakeem?
RZA.
Last question is, which luxury clothing brand did Lil Pump shout out 49 times without an endorsement? Stupid ass. Let that simple. It was a very popular song. It was so aggravating, but you couldn't help but sing along.
Yeah, right. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, y'all have any else?
I got it from them.
You want multiple? You want me to give you some multiple choice?
Yes!
I give you multiple choice for the first one.
Yes!
Alright, for the first one. Whose name is Willie Maxwell III? Is it Tekashi 6ix9ine,
No.
Tory Lanez, Fetty Wap, or Drake? No, it's not Drake.
Okay, now
I'm
I
gonna
know.
say Fetty Wap.
Yeah.
I'm saying Fetty Wap.
Yeah, definitely Fetty.
Yeah, that nigga.
Definitely
Cause
Fetty.
that nigga transitioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, he look
Because-
like a Willie.
It's Daniel Hernandez.
Oh, he the second.
Hernandez.
He got two eyes in his name.
Who?
He don't get it.
Next question. Which member
I
of the
answered that
Wu-Tang
already.
you did? Which member of the Wu-Tang Clan used to
RZA.
perform as Prince Rakeem? And it definitely was.
But they didn't know that.
I knew that. I said
They didn't know that.
I would say RZA. I didn't want to bite off you after you said I was waiting for her to get the joints.
Okay. Get
Yeah.
the joints.
I like
All
that.
right, and this last question. Which luxury clothing brand did Lil Pump shout out 49 times?
Louis.
Gucci.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Yeah.
I know
was
that
gonna
was
say
Gucci.
Gucci.
I said
With no
2 out of 3.
endorsement. He had no endorsement. Said they named 49 times in the song. He got rich off of it. They ain't endorsed his ass.
Damn.
Speaking of endorsing, I heard Gucci might have
Gucci don't like black people.
Alon in Gucci store. He said he go for
Gucci
real.
or George Bush? George Bush does not care about black people.
Thank you,
I don't
Kanye.
know the way he's loving on Michelle.
He do like him some Michelle now.
He always
He give us some fucking candy.
They do.
He trying to run our diabetes up. He ain't sleep.
Cut his mic off.
No, that's good. That's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. What was the last one?
That was the last one.
That was the last one?
The Gucci gang one.
Oh, the Gucci game. Well, okay. Shit.
I'm sorry, y'all. I just saw
We-
something that took me.
Well, wait. What if people like, we need to give a free t-shirt away. We need to get these people engaged so they can start answering these questions. I want to see if I'm dumb or is everybody else dumb too. Because I don't be knowing this shit right off
It's
the
okay.
top of my head. Don't nobody know this shit off the top of their head. Who knows that? God damn it. And that was the motherfucker. That's all right. I like hip-hop trivia when it comes with multiple choice.
Alright, so what I used to do is have 2 questions with the multiple choice, and the last question usually had to finish the lyrics, remember?
Mhm.
So I bring that format back.
Oh, yeah.
So, but niggas just don't cheat, because
Yeah.
you like cheating.
Niggas don't
I
cheat.
noticed
I'm
that
tell
you
you
like
niggas
cheating though. You do like cheating. You do.
What?
Black men don't cheat. First of all.
Hold on, wait. Time out.
You an
You got me totally fucked up with age. I ain't never cheated.
Both you niggas bounce answers off of each other.
I never cheated.
So repeating what he said, even though his answer was wrong, wasn't cheating.
No, it's just like you.
Bad
It's just wrong.
plagiarism.
You okay? Let's
Okay,
break down cheating.
You
If
plagiarize.
you cheat,
Okay,
you cheat to win. You don't cheat off a nigga. Oh,
Well,
yeah, I'm
you
cheating.
thought he was gonna win. So you hopped on the train. You
No.
just found out later that the nigga was wrong.
No, none of this is right. None
Okay.
of this is correct.
All
None
right.
of this is correct. I would say yes, because I'm Betty P. And I don't give a fuck. I will cheat and I will tell you, yeah, that nigga cheaters, fuck it. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying. But I ain't never cheated on hip hop trivia shit. I don't give a damn. I know this shit. That nigga will pull up. The reason why you gave her the third degree about goddamn pulling up the shit, because you know she did. And she pulled up the shit.
No, she didn't pull up nothing.
Yeah,
Her live feed. She
Oh,
looked at her
okay,
live
live
to see if
feed.
anybody
Oh.
was. Yeah, that's why
And
I
that's
took
not
her phone.
cheating. That's not cheating.
That is cheating.
Oh, okay then. Goddamn. Yeah, cheating ain't goddamn trying.
But I took her phone.
No.
I called it out and I took her phone.
White people cheat. White people cheat your ass.
We not talking about that right now. We not talking about that right
Well,
now.
we finna talk about them right now, goddamn petty perspective. That's
Well,
what the fuck we
let's get
finna
into
do. Because I know white people cheat all the time. They cheat to the motherfucking degree of pushing their narrative on the systems, putting their white privilege, mixing the shit in the systems, and corrupting the shit. We can't do the same thing. It's just I'm just tired of the shit. What's crazy is white privilege is so it's like you can't see it, you can't grab it. You can't wipe it away. You can't rub it away. You can't scrub it away. But the shit is right there. And it is really relevant, especially in Palm Beach. You got Palm Beach residents. They go to the county commissioner. They go to the local government. And they have a meeting. There's town meetings. There's governmental meetings once a month. They don't want to wear motherfucking masks. White people feel as though it is infringing upon their rights to what? Breathe. I want to breathe freely.
Yeah.
Michael Chi put it best. Was it Michael Chi put it best? No, I seen that. No, it wasn't Michael Chi. This was a seminar. Black man was telling a white girl, he was like, listen, she asked, Lil Uzi Vert, he says nigga a lot of times in the songs. Why can't I say nigga? This is the just the total epitome of the white cognitive position. They think this is their country. We can do anything we want. We can walk anywhere we want, run anywhere we want, be anywhere we want, and say anything we want. So the idea of them not being able to say the word nigga is somewhat of a problem for them. Just like wearing a mask. They don't feel as if they should have to wear a mask because they feel it's freedom of breath. We will post the motherfucking video on the IG. It's hilarious. The sound bites are hilarious. It's a highlight, little conclave. What you call the shit? What you call a collage? A video collage or some shit like that. Video collage. And they just have their additives on the shit. I'm not wearing it. It's my right to breathe. It's my right to inhale the good air of.
So fucking privileged.
Yeah, oh yeah, all that type of shit. All that type of shit. Which ties me into the other one, Elon Musk, which is, he could be considered,
He's very different, and he's part of my nerd squad.
Yeah, he could be one of considered, one of the geniuses of our time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Very, very, very innovative. He goes on Joe Rogan's podcast. This was just interesting. Joe Rogan was asking him a very simple question. And this is the epitome of also white privilege, I must add. Joe asked him, so Eli was wanting to dig a tunnel in the middle of LA to improve traffic. Mm-hmm. And he said he just started digging the tunnel. And they dug down. And Joe says, so who did you ask to, kind of like, who'd you ask before you did that? Because you got to ask people, you just can't dig a hole in the middle of LA. He said, well, I'm not sure what you mean. So, I was in traffic. Traffic's bad. Don't see anybody else coming up with any solutions. So we're going to dig a hole. We're going to dig a hole, a tunnel. And I'm not promising you it's going to work. But it could work. It definitely could work. And if it works, it's going to be great. And it's going to be waterproof, gas-proof, and earthquake-proof. So, yeah. So who do you answer to? Like, who did you say, I want to go dig this hole? Well, basically, some guys from the space program and the government said, hey, I want to make this happen. I want to help make this happen for you. And we kind of start working like that. Nigga, never 7, 8, 10 minutes went by. He never answered the question of who he answered to. Because Elon Musk don't answer to nobody. Guess why? Because white privilege don't answer.
I don't know.
To
They did
nobody.
make him change his baby's name though.
They what?
They made him change his baby's name.
To what? From what to what? That's a good one. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he just had to basically take the numbers out in order to make the name complete. Couldn't have no numbers in the name.
Ah, so he named them. He named them some like a code or some shit, right?
Right.
Like
right.
What was it? Like X5?
I cannot remember how you pronounce it, but it's like A-E something. But he had to take, I think, the 12 out.
It was like AEO 19, something like that. It was like a code. It wasn't even a real name. And named it. Was it a boy or girl?
I think it was a boy.
Was it a boy?
Product.
It's a product. That's what it is. That nigga, the firstborn product ever. That's crazy shit. That's white privilege to its utmost. I'm tired of kind of talking about the white
Well,
privilege.
nah, Prince did that first.
Who?
Prince had to change his name to him.
Oh, to a symbol.
Change his name to something.
He did that. And then Ron Artest did that Meta World Peace shit. I'm veering off the track. I just want to, the white privilege is so prevalent on the local level, on high levels. I don't understand how we are going to come up with a solution for it because it is a feeling. It exists. You can't grab it. You can't touch it. You can't eat it. You can't wipe it away. You can't rub it away. You can't scrub it away. Watch Jason's lyric. The homeless nigga did that shit out there in the rain. That was a good cut from that works cited page for your boy Petty P. Also, I just want to say shout out to Chris Tucker, man. You don't see the nigga that much. You don't see Chris Tucker that much. Does anybody know what Chris Tucker doing?
Didn't he do a comedy special on Netflix?
He's a Christian comedian with Debo. Of all things, man. Shout out to y'all, brothers. Y'all got a niche. Best of luck to you. I cannot imagine having to do those types of venues in comedy. That's a tough. That's
on a
tough.
chicken circuit or something.
It's not chilling circuit, man. He doing cathedrals and they packing out shows on the Christian comedy circuit. Evidently, Christian comedy is the next new thing. I might be on the train, goddamn.
Christian comedy is they got the scene arrangement for it.
Yeah, they got everything. What I'm saying.
Why his mic still on?
That's why. That's deep because listen, they got the venues. The venue is already non-profit. So all the tickets, they pay the guy, everything go back to the church. It's like, that might be the new economic way.
Well,
because black folks can't go to church.
Look at what Kanye did. Church is big business. Kanye started playing some of his songs with a choir and started having church every Sunday. Look at how much attention that has gotten.
Yeah, we was trying to go. We was out there.
Still
We was going. And then something happened.
Where's church at?
Huh?
Where's church at?
LA.
Yep. Because we had the hookup back then. We had to connect with the you know what I mean? And then somebody was acting crazy at their job and that shit fucked up. So we just, you know what I mean? We couldn't get the hookup. Niggas was about to be red eye. You know, now we on standby for real. We've been on standby ever since.
We coming, Kanye.
See what I'm saying?
We coming easy.
Yeah, man. I would definitely go to Kanye church. Shit, I went to Mace church.
He made Jesus walk.
How was that?
How was the
Make sure.
Okay, that nigga, he preached just like he rap. He preached like he serenade bitches. He'd be like, you know, basically, Jesus loves all of us. And
whose church is this?
Mace's.
Mace, take that. So, you know, basically, I ended up in the valley, spreading the message with all of you. And my journey has been something that, you know, it's taking me places, and I just appreciate y'all for coming out here. In Arizona? Nigga, you got that. And it was 37 people in a big-ass church. A big church. 37 motherfuckers in there. I said, I see why you came back to rap. Yep. I see why. That shit, that motherfucker nigga they come to see you just talking that bullshit.
You see how I was talking tax-free money.
Yeah, I was talking right this. See how bored you was. Yeah. That's how I was going to make church.
I fell asleep.
I almost fell fucking asleep.
That's unfortunate.
You ain't got no voice inflection. You need to keep people engaged. You need to yell at these niggas. Everybody here, we fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're like, man, he make me feel good, man, about my life. Shit, I didn't know I'm bad. Shit. You know what I mean? That's not what it was. But that was motherfucking petty perspective.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sprinkle that on there with some goddamn
Sprinkle dangle.
topic of the day.
That's that splat right there.
Oh my gosh.
So our topic of the day is we talked about it a couple times throughout the show already. Do Black Lives Really Matter? This is coming from a couple of days ago. This death happened in August of last year, August 24th, 2019 to be exact. Elijah McClain. So a couple of days ago, and if y'all don't know, I've been very active out here on the front lines. I can't just sit by and let shit rock. When I saw they tear gassed and sprayed rubber bullets on a group of innocent protesters in my city,
Charlotte.
the very next day, I suited up
was out here.
and I was out there.
We was out there.
And I have been as much as I can be, despite Corona. And I feel it. I even had some friends that I was kind of disappointed in, asking them, you know, why you not coming out here with me? And one friend said, well, I'm not trying to get coronavirus. But she said this to me while on the way to her boyfriend's mother's gathering. And I said, well, friend, you watch out for Corona because you could get it at his mama's house. While you worried about not out here on the front lines and just sitting by. My thing is sometimes as people, we okay with shit until it happens to somebody we know.
Right. That's our... Yeah.
So with me having children, I got to do my part to try to smooth shit out as best as I can, even if my imprint is very, very minimal. I got to do something because I feel like my son watching. These men that are being killed on camera for the world to see over and over again on social media threads. I got a black son, so I gotta get out here. I gotta do something. Some people donate, some people do other shit. That's fine. Me personally, I gotta get active. All I know is getting active. When I was young, I'm on your ass with my hands. All I know is getting active. So I feel like after I saw this story, let me tell you about Elijah McClain, in case y'all don't know. Elijah McClain was an introvert. I'm also an introvert. A lot of people don't believe that, but I prefer to be in my own bubble, in my own space. Just because I'm an entertainer doesn't mean that's what the fuck I am 24 hours a day. I like my own energy, my own space where I can control what's happening. In my bunny with no bra on, Indians down in the middle of my bed. Elijah McClain was a young man who simply went to the store to get a sweet tea for his little brother. Elijah McClain played the violin for sick animals at the animal shelter.
Where did he live?
Where did he live?
Yeah.
Oh God, you put me on the spot.
I just thought you knew.
And I think he might be on the spectrum too.
My bad.
Because if I'm not mistaken, he had a little bit of, not a little bit, but he was on the spectrum of autism.
Yeah.
Okay.
Colorado, Aurora,
Okay.
Colorado. So these are, listen to these words. Listen to these words. I can't breathe. I have my ID right here. My name is Elijah McClain. That's my house. I'm just going home. I'm an introvert. I'm just different. That's all. I'm so sorry. I have no gun. I don't do that stuff. I don't do any fighting. Why are you attacking me? I don't even kill flies. I don't eat meat, but I don't judge people who do eat meat. Forgive me. All I was trying to do is become better. I will do it. I will be better. I'll do anything. I'll sacrifice my identity. I'll do it. You're phenomenal. You're beautiful and I love you. Try to forgive me. I am a mood Gemini. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ouch. That really hurts. You're really, really strong. Teamwork makes the dream work. Ouch. I'm so sorry. I wasn't trying to do that. I can't breathe correctly. I can't breathe. You're too strong.
Did he die?
Elijah McClain died. The paramedics arrived to the scene after he was, agitated and injected him with something that was supposed to sedate him and make him calm down. Elijah McClain suffered 2 heart attacks on the way to the hospital, went into cardiac arrest, and died. He was approached because somebody called the police, said a man was walking down the street with a ski mask on. They didn't believe anybody was in danger, but he had on a ski mask. He was anemic, so he wore that to keep him getting cold. And he didn't like showing his face to people because he's an introvert. Introverts are very shy by nature. Sometimes I feel like everybody's staring at me and like, am I doing something wrong? Why is everybody looking at me? When they're just like, damn, you look nice. But in my head, I'm like, damn, I'm uncomfortable. Why is everybody looking at me? So for him, putting that mask on was his shield. That's his armor. If you took the time to figure that out, he's 19. He was 19. I think he was 23. If you took the time to talk to him, he's explaining to you, my house is right here. I live right here. The caller said There's no threat. We don't think there's a threat. They approached him, tackled him, and he was essentially, that's a murder. He was murdered. No charges, no arrest. No charges, no arrest. I saw that story and I cried so bad because I have a son. And reading those last words, to know that this man, even in his last moments of life, was expressing love to people who are supposed to protect him, but was attacking him. And his only way to formulate what's happening is, listen, I'm sorry. What did I do? I apologize. You don't have to do that. Ouch. I can't breathe. That hurts. Y'all are too strong. Ouch. I love you. I'm telling the man that's killing me that I love him.
Yeah.
And I don't make it home. My little brother never got his tea. Reopen shit. Distract these niggas. So my question is, will Black lives ever matter? I don't know how biblical anybody is. I'm not the biggest Christian. I don't go word from word with the Bible because I know it's man-made. But I do have sense enough to know that some of that shit in that Bible hits the motherfucking point. Some kind of way, whoever put this shit together, the things that are in the Bible are coming to play right now.
True.
Those at the bottom will eventually be on the top before the world goes to shit. Those that are at the bottom are the ones that look like you and me.
That's a fact.
Jesus was black, whether these people want to admit it or not.
That's a fact.
His skin looked like copper. I don't know. I think that's what my skin looks like. His hair felt like wool. Baby girl, let me tell you, if I don't get a perm,
Edges.
sheep's gonna blow. It's definitely wool up under this.
Especially up under my neck.
So even with all the pictures, they turn Jesus white. They turn anything that we want to do white. They take our lives and diminish them. Will Black lives ever fucking matter? That's my question.
But I agree to what he said, is that it only matters when it's someone you know.
But it shouldn't be like that. So that's why I want to know, will it matter? Do you see a black man or a black woman or anybody of color getting attacked and not feel away? If you don't feel affected by that, I think there's a disconnect from you. If you dig deep enough, I feel like we are all related, period. If you dig deep enough. We all came from the same background. If you dig deep enough. So if we don't think that we matter, why should we expect anybody else to think that we matter?
That's okay. That's okay.
Elijah McClain, say his name.
Elijah McClain.
Elijah McClain.
Wow, impactful from the illustrious, pretty fine. Oh man, that shook me. You know what I'm saying? I could feel the energy.
I was getting teary eyed.
Yeah,
trying to hold it back.
I seen, you know, when you read that transcript, that's something that is powerful when he showed the empathy of his attackers and aggressors, and yeah, that's tough stuff. That makes me want to motherfucker.
I just want to talk about solutions.
Yes.
Everybody complain a lot. We see the problem, but let's talk about solutions. How should we do it? Should we go ahead and have a sit down with the white man and explain it to him, or should we do a revolution?
He understands what's going on, so he doesn't need an explanation.
But sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're not privy. They think they know. All they know is the news. But I've had, being a nerd, it brings a lot of different races together because our common goal is something outside of race and inside of the issues. And a lot of them don't know, or they they think this is the reason why we're protesting. But you just have to sit down and say, no, look at this, X, Y, and Z. Look at this. This is what happened. They don't understand until it's really brought to their attention.
I think you have to start this whole protest. I think the movement and what you're talking about, I think that starts in your own backyard. It starts in your own home. It starts in your own circle of friends, in your own circle of associates and people that you call closer, people that respect you for what you do and not because of the color of your skin. I think the conversations start within. And if we can each impact the people in our circles, then I think overall that'll it will show on a grand scheme, on a grand level, that damn, this is kind of
the trickle down effect.
Yeah, the trickle down effect. Just like it happened with LGBTQ. Mm-hmm. Everybody it took years to evolve and become accepted and embraced, and it still has some ways to go. But look at how far they've come in the last 5
and they surpassed the Black Lives Matter movement.
Oh hell,
definitely
surpassed the Black Lives Matter.
Fucking talk about it.
TV stations are more successful.
Talk about it.
The TV
because we just can't.
Successful.
Okay, let's let them love who they want to love, because love is love and all lives matter. We're not talking about them niggas. We're not talking about them niggas. They only matter when they doing shit we need them to do. When they entertaining us and catching footballs and shit. They only matter when we going to see them on a big screen. They only matter when we are imitating their culture. They only matter when we're trying to dress like them. They only matter when we eating their food. They only matter when we reposting TikTok videos because they gave us a new dance to try. When the fuck are we gonna matter? Because we the one that's funding your pockets.
Let's go.
We keep this country going. We built it.
We built this country, but the reparations we still lacking. No credit for it now, and damn sure ain't getting none back then. Oppressed,
Let me tell you something.
distressed.
My kids are not our ancestors. Your kids are not your ancestors. Our kids will fuck you up. And so the trickle down is starting in your household because evil is not, you're not born evil. That's something that you're taught. That's something that somebody is feeding to you. If you don't know anything about it, you don't know that it exists.
Right.
Kids are born as natural lovers. When they're born, they want to do what? They cuddle up under you. They want to curl up under you. They always, rubbing their face on you. They what are you doing? Nothing but affection. It's only until they start to actually get a taste of other shit, other
realness
entities
and the corruption
in the world. But I think one of my jobs as a parent is, especially when I have a 5-year-old, I tell her, be nice to people, be kind to people. If somebody doesn't want you around, you don't have to make anybody want to be around you. They're supposed to know you special. Don't wish no evil on nobody. Go on about your day. Because once you let somebody, I'm telling my teenager now, once you let somebody disrupt your energy like that, they won. Don't give nobody that type of power. We have to focus on giving our power to our community. Teach your children to pass along to their friends because they'll listen to their friends quicker than they'll listen to us. Teach their friends, hey, we got to stand up for this. You see something that's not right, say something. I saw a video yesterday of a young African-American king whooping the hell out this white officer. Officer pulled his dreads. And that was the last day that he was going to pull anybody's hair. This young man turned around and gave this man the business, whooped the handcuffs off this officer.
Oh, wow.
His friend was already in handcuffs, sitting down, managed to stand up while still cuffed and trying to get his friend off this officer. He just keeps saying, don't shoot him, man. Please don't shoot him, man. Stop hitting him. Stop fighting him. Don't shoot him. So many white people intervened to stop this black man from fighting this officer. Where are these interventions when our sons and our uncles and our brothers and our fathers are being choked the fuck to death in the street instead of pulling out your motherfucking cell phone?
Where they at, though?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, you venting. Hey, this shit struck a nerve with P-Fine today. It's striking a nerve with all of us. I think it's getting to that boiling point. That's why that monologue to me, really why he got fired. Because white folk know you ain't got that much time left. Like this shit's boiling over.
2020.
This shit boiling over.
It's definitely boiling over.
You can see it like,
it's definitely, they are really.
This shit hot right now.
Let me tell you something about 2020. When 2020 came, we didn't even get to finish saying Happy New Kobe.
Yeah.
After Kobe put a crack in the earth, shit went left. And when I say crack in the earth, people like to think that celebrities are untouchable. Celebrities are above. Immortal. And I don't get excited or starstruck because I'm like, you're just a person. You just like me. If I cut your wrist, you gonna die just like I cut my wrist and I'ma die. You're the same. So when Kobe died, I think everybody was like, damn, Kobe can die? Yeah, Kobe can die. Nipsey just died. After that shit went left. And what 2020 did, everybody expected it to be the year of clear vision, but what we didn't expect is what the fuck it was gonna show us. We couldn't have calculated this shit.
No.
So now that we have it, I do appreciate the fact that it's on a different scale, a higher scale than it's ever been. I see a lot more white people with black. I went walking in my neighborhood that is predominantly white, and I've seen a lot of Black Lives Matters poster boards and flags and shit. One white man had it painted all over his car. That type of shit, it's like, damn, I get chills when I talk about it because when the cowards that hide behind these companies and your doctors, your dentists, your lawyers, your neighbors, the little white girl at the coffee shop that you go to, down, even some Hispanics hate us. All of these people that hide behind their racism, I appreciate more the Caucasians or any other race that blatantly say, no, Black Lives Matter, fuck that. I've seen a lot of videos of white people saying, I was wrong. I'm never going to wave this Confederate flag again. I was wrong. I'm learning. The people that are willing to learn are the people that I can, relate to. And when I say, will Black lives ever matter? This shit is a fad right now. Right now it's popular.
It's trending.
Yeah.
Trending time.
Yeah. It's popular. Yeah. It's a hashtag. When this shit dies down, and it will because it always does, will we still matter? Because I feel like we still don't. Y'all hearing us, yeah, y'all painting shit on the streets. That shit is, I love it. I love to see it. Every little thing towards the movement is something in the right direction. But now what?
Now what? That's a great way to motherfucking end it. That's now what? Because this is an evolution of ongoing process, man. And that's it.
That's it.
And guys see what you got.
I can't give you no more because my anxiety is starting
Yeah,
to build.
I
I
can't
can't
give you no more. Because I feel like she like a swing somebody.
no more.
And Noah's got the sweat.
Y'all understand? Yeah, if you haven't been able to get out there and protest,
Sure.
I ain't gonna say nothing else. Just get out there and experience it.
Yeah.
I took my bestie out for the first time. She's like, you know what, best friend, thank you so much for opening my eyes and helping me, giving me this experience, because I would have never done it. Everybody says to me, well, be careful, be careful. I'm more afraid about the shit that's gonna happen because I'm not out there protesting.
Exactly.
Don't worry about me.
You have an unselfish approach to it. And I feel like that's something in our culture too. The selfishness of our culture.
Mm-hmm.
We get it, we gotta hold it. We gotta hide it from our people. You know, we move out, we sneak it around with our people, but we're so transparent with others. You know, it's just it's weird. It's a predicament.
Most definitely. Not even about being selfish. It's the fact that people have an agenda when they do go out there. They're not going out there to fight, to protest. They're going out there to be seen.
To be seen.
So
to record.
Right.
To record.
You been to the murals? You see the murals?
Yeah.
I see the murals.
Let me take a picture with it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Now that's where
Document.
I kind of be like, okay, what's the reason for you doing it? Do you really care? And once again, I'm gonna always say, but what's your solution? That's my answer for everything, or my question for everything. What is your solution?
Yo, that's it. And
We're gonna walk out there, but then what?
Yeah. Then what? What's the next step?
What now?
What progress are we gonna see? And I think that I'm glad that our city did what they did.
Right.
I'm glad they did the murals and
even though old buddy went out there and painted his tires black and rolled over it, they got it back.
Yeah.
The coat on it, the ceiling on it, so it ain't going nowhere. You can pee on it, scratch it up, set it on fire. It ain't going nowhere.
What do you do?
He painted his tires black and skirted over. Yeah.
Or maybe.
And then he posted. He posted
like,
about it. Yeah, that was me. He put it on
donuts.
his Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
They found that ass. That was real quick.
Yeah.
And they posted his address and everything.
They still out here, man. They still out here.
It was a group of teenagers that got egged the other day, riding bikes through downtown. Somebody with an American flag and one of those high-rise apartments threw eggs at them. Yeah. One night I was out protesting. White man said, I'll shoot all you niggas. Oh, yeah. Next to the police. Police didn't do shit. Didn't do shit.
It's still some work to be done.
A lot of work.
Still some work to be done.
You know these niggas down.
We at the preface of the movement here in Charlotte. Make sure y'all at the preface of the movement in your local cities. Right. We gonna be coming to the local cities at some point in the near future as well. And this is the boy next door, the dude from Scooter Jerk at work. Patty! My man.
Mookieimmature. Make sure y'all follow me. All social media platforms. What it is.
And it's chocolate_Dymond, the favorite BBW of Charlotte. Checking out.
One time for P Fine. Y'all know, good as wine. We out.
Blessed them. No advisory.
Bang!
Bang.